Skrillex here to entertain you with the help of Queens of the Stone Age. I might like you better if we slept together. I might like you better if we slept together. The look in your eye says maybe never.
Never say never.
Anywho, the Punisher soundtrack. Not Warzone. The one with Travolta and I think John Samuel's wife was in it, and Thomas Jane played the Punisher in it. I liked the movie. Travolta played a scum sucker. I hope that word's all right. Anyways, I wanted to just get a short one out there. So, I was thinking about something this morning. It took the authorities the better part of actually they were gathering evidence for longer than the 6 years. But anyways, they had been gathering evidence against my father for years before they had enough evidence to prove pattern of behavior, and then were given the legal means to remove custody of myself and my sisters from him. But I got to thinking about it. You know, he couldn't stop being a male feminist, being raised in that type of feminist mentality. He couldn't stop. If he would have stopped even just a year before they had evidence enough against him and took me and my sisters away from him, you know, they probably would have had a case, and, you know, we would have never been taken away from him. But that was the thing. He could not stop. He could not stop punching, kicking me, my sister Michelle, and not so much Shannon, but her neglect centered more around her abuse centered more around emotional and neglect. But the point is, being a male feminist, being raised with that ideology, he could not stop himself. He could not stop kicking and punching us because the world is not his world. His world was not the way he wanted it to be. And he could not stop. Because of this, he could not stop. He could not put his wants aside for the sake of his children's needs. He could not do that. Being a male feminist, he could not do that. Well, the boy I called the other night. He found some common ground with President Trump. He hates the governor because he won't open up the businesses, and that's the only thing I agree with Trump is they got to open the businesses. But his reason for him wanting them to open the businesses, because he's got to wear a hat because the place he goes to on a monthly basis and pays him $50 to sew his weave onto him. The boy's terrible pain and emotional trauma because he got to wear a hat. That's the only thing I agree with Trump, because he's all disappointed he can't go to his usual place of business where they help him out and sew that weave to his head. Oh God! This is going to be a short one. I don't want it to be too long because I might do another video tonight or else tomorrow morning. But I'll end on a comical note. I've been watching episodes of the old Lost in Space show. Last year I found a bunch of VHSs of the TV show at the Goodwill. So I've been watching them a little bit, and I finally made it to the color episodes recently. And I gotta say, part of what makes that show so entertaining is the Dr. Zachary Smith character, Jonathan Harrison. His background was in theaters, and it shows in his performance. But when I was a kid, I'll end on a funny note. You can look for yourself and see what you think. But when I was a kid, and I didn't really know much about the show or whatever, but people always talk about Dr. Smith. Oh yeah, that's Dr. Smith. So I knew, even as a child, I knew he was like some goofy character in a show. But when I first knew of him, who he was and everything, and I got to look at him, I thought to myself, and this is when I was a child, I thought to myself, this has got to be the live action human version of the Mr. Rogers' neighborhood of make-believe puppet, Lady Elaine Fairchild. Look at a picture of the actor, Jonathan Harris, and a picture of the puppet, Lady Elaine Fairchild, and you be the judge. All right, let's stop here. I don't want it to be too long, otherwise they take forever to upload. And to avoid that, thank you for watching, and bye for now.